chosen one, when money comes, keep quiet and stay wise. There is a quiet moment coming into your life that will feel different from everything you have known before, and it will carry a weight that your heart must not ignore. It will not arrive with loud noise or celebration, but with a calm shift that only your spirit will recognize. This is not just about money entering your hands. It is about a divine test wrapped in a blessing that has been prepared for you by God. You must stay attentive, because what you do in that moment will shape what continues to flow into your life. If you rush, if you speak too soon, if you allow pride to rise, you may weaken something sacred that was meant to grow quietly within you. Type 777 if you trust God. God is not only giving you provision, He is teaching you how to carry it with wisdom. This blessing is not meant to bring noise into your life, but peace. It is not meant to make you visible to everyone, but stable within yourself. There is a reason why this instruction is so clear: to stay quiet and to stay wise. Many lose what they receive because they celebrate too early, because they speak too freely, because they invite voices that were never meant to share in what God has given them. Before anything else, slow your heart and receive this truth deeply. The blessing is real, but it must be protected with a calm spirit and a disciplined mind. Do not rush to prove anything to anyone. Do not feel the need to show or explain what God is doing for you. Your silence will become your shield, and your wisdom will become your strength. If this touches your heart, gently take a moment to like this video as a quiet sign of faith and connection. There is something sacred about the way God moves when He trusts someone with increase. He watches not only how you receive it, but how you carry it in your everyday life. The chosen one does not panic when blessings arrive. The chosen one does not become loud, restless, or careless. Instead, there is a calm awareness that this is not just a reward, but a responsibility. You are being guided to understand that money in your hands is not just for spending, but for building, protecting, and growing something that lasts beyond a moment. There will be people around you who do not understand this kind of thinking. They will move fast, speak loudly, and act without reflection. But you are not being called to follow their path. You are being shaped for something deeper, something more stable, something that carries the mark of God's wisdom. There is also a quiet warning hidden inside this blessing. Not everyone around you needs to know what is happening in your life. Not every person who smiles at you is meant to share in your journey. Some people are drawn to what you have, not to who you are. This is why silence becomes important. It protects your peace and it keeps your path clear. Type 1111 to affirm. When you learn to keep quiet, you begin to hear God more clearly. When you remove the noise of outside voices, you become sensitive to the direction that is being given to you from within. This is where true wisdom grows. It is not loud, it is not rushed. It is steady, patient, and deeply rooted. You may notice that your mindset begins to change. Things that once excited you may no longer feel important. The need to impress others may slowly fade away. Instead, there will be a quiet joy in building your life with intention and care. This is a sign that you are walking in alignment with what God is placing before you. There will also be moments when you feel tempted to speak, to share, to show what is happening. But in those moments, pause. Remember that not everything needs to be revealed. Some blessings grow best in silence. Some progress becomes stronger when it is protected from outside influence. God is teaching you discipline through this season. He is showing you that wisdom is not just about knowing what to do, but also knowing what not to do. It is about understanding timing, understanding people, and understanding yourself. When you carry this kind of awareness, you begin to move differently. You become steady, grounded, and focused. There is a peace that comes when you stop seeking validation from others. You no longer need approval to feel secure. You no longer feel the need to explain your path. Instead, you trust that what God is doing in your life is enough. This trust becomes your foundation. As this blessing continues to unfold, stay rooted in humility. Do not allow pride to enter your heart. Do not let success change the way you treat others. The same kindness, the same patience, and the same compassion must remain within you. This is what keeps your spirit aligned with God's purpose. The journey ahead is not about quick gain. It is about steady growth. It is about building something that lasts, something that carries meaning beyond what can be seen. You are being prepared to handle more, but it starts with how you handle what is coming now. As this season continues, you will begin to notice a separation happening within your surroundings. Some conversations will no longer feel comfortable. Some connections will begin to feel distant. This is not something to fear. It is a quiet adjustment that protects what God is building within you. Not everyone can walk with you into this next level, and not every voice deserves access to what is growing in your life. Could a secret discovery connected to the CIA explain why many people are suddenly living in luxury? Newly surfaced CIA research reveals a brain technique that attracts wealth almost effortlessly. The ritual takes only 7 seconds, can be practiced at home, and is supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are leaving financial struggles behind and enjoying luxury lifestyles today. But this information might be removed soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There is strength in understanding that silence is not weakness. Silence is often the place where clarity is formed. When you hold back from speaking too quickly, you give yourself space to listen. You give your spirit time to align with God's direction. This is where wise decisions are born. This is where peace becomes stronger than pressure. Type 1010 to receive blessings. There will be moments when others may try to pull information from you. They may ask questions in ways that seem harmless, but carry a hidden curiosity about your progress. In those moments, remain calm. You do not need to reveal everything. You can respond with kindness while still protecting your space. This balance is part of the wisdom God is teaching you. You are also being guided to manage your emotions carefully. Sudden blessings can sometimes bring excitement that leads to quick decisions, but you are being called to move differently. You are being called to slow down, to think clearly, and to act with intention. Every step you take must be rooted in awareness, not impulse. There is something powerful about the way God builds stability in the life of someone who listens. He does not rush the process. He allows it to unfold step by step, creating a strong foundation that can carry more in the future. This is why patience becomes important. It is not about delaying joy, but about strengthening what has been given to you. As you continue forward, you may feel a quiet shift in how you view money itself. It will no longer feel like something to chase or something to show. Instead, it will feel like a tool, something that can be used wisely to create peace, security, and purpose. This shift in perspective is a sign of maturity. It shows that your heart is not being led by what you receive, but by who you are becoming. There will also be moments of testing. Situations may arise where you are tempted to spend carelessly, to prove something, or to follow the crowd. These moments are not random. They are opportunities to strengthen your discipline. Each time you choose wisely, you build a stronger version of yourself. Each time you remain steady, you protect what God has placed in your hands. Type 222 to claim miracles. You are not being asked to live in fear or to hide from life. You are being guided to move with awareness. There is a difference between fear and wisdom. Fear holds you back, but wisdom guides you forward with care. You can still enjoy what you have, but you must do so with a balanced heart. You must remain grounded in the understanding that what you have is part of a greater purpose. There is also a quiet confidence that will begin to grow within you. It will not be loud or boastful. It will be steady and calm. This confidence comes from knowing that God is guiding your steps. It comes from trusting that you do not need to rush or prove anything. You simply need to stay aligned with the path that is being revealed to you. In this season, your focus must remain clear. Do not allow distractions to pull you away from what truly matters. There will always be noise around you, but you have the ability to choose what you listen to. When you keep your focus on what God is building, you protect your energy and your direction. There is also a call to gratitude in this journey. Even as you stay quiet and wise, your heart must remain thankful. Gratitude keeps you humble. It reminds you that what you have is a gift, not something to take for granted. When you carry gratitude within you, you create space for more to flow into your life. You may also notice that your decisions begin to impact others in a positive way. When you move with wisdom, you become an example, not through words, but through actions. People may not always understand your silence, but they will eventually see the stability it creates in your life. This is how God works through those who are willing to listen. He shapes them quietly. He builds them steadily. He prepares them for more without drawing unnecessary attention. This is the path you are being guided on. It may not always be easy, but it will always be meaningful. As you continue, remember that your journey is unique. You do not need to compare yourself to others. You do not need to follow the same patterns. Your path has been designed specifically for you. Trusting this will bring peace into your heart. There will be times when you feel alone in your thinking, but this is part of growth. Not everyone will understand the level of discipline you are choosing. Not everyone will see the value in your silence. But you are not walking this path to be understood by everyone. You are walking it to fulfill what God has placed within you. Stay steady in your choices. Stay calm in your responses. Stay wise in your actions. This is how you protect the blessing that has been given to you. This is how you allow it to grow without interruption. The more you practice this way of living, the more natural it will become. It will no longer feel like something you are trying to do. It will become part of who you are. This is where true transformation happens. It is not in one moment, but in the consistent choices you make over time. God sees your effort. He sees your discipline. He sees your willingness to learn and grow. And because of this, He continues to guide you forward. Not with noise, not with pressure, but with a quiet assurance that you are on the right path. There is a stillness that God wants you to protect. It is the kind of stillness that keeps your mind clear and your heart steady. When you protect this stillness, you begin to think differently. You begin to see beyond the moment and into the long-term impact of your choices. This is where wisdom begins to grow stronger within you, guiding you gently without force. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading so quickly across the internet? Recent leaks connected to the CIA claim to reveal a powerful brain ritual that activates an immediate flow of wealth. This quick technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly transforming people's lives. From deep debt to dream vacations, Many say this could be the path to abundance. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate because the page might vanish soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it gets deleted. You may notice that your desires are changing. Things that once seemed important may no longer hold the same weight. The need to impress others begins to fade, and in its place comes a quiet desire to build something meaningful and lasting. This is not a loss, it is a transformation. It shows that your heart is aligning with something deeper than temporary satisfaction. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. There is also a growing awareness inside you about the importance of boundaries. Not every opportunity is meant for you. Not every invitation needs to be accepted. Sometimes wisdom is shown by what you choose to walk away from, not just what you choose to pursue. This kind of discernment protects your time, your energy, and your peace. As money begins to flow into your life, there will be subtle pressures that try to influence your decisions. Some will come from outside, through people and situations. Others may come from within, through emotions or old habits. But you are being guided to pause before every major step, to reflect, to breathe, and to choose carefully. There is strength in slowing down. When you slow down, you allow clarity to rise. You give yourself the space to see what is right and what is not. This is where God's guidance becomes clearer, not through noise, but through a quiet sense of knowing that settles within you. You are not meant to carry this season with anxiety. You are meant to carry it with trust. Trust that God is not only providing for you, but also teaching you. Every situation, every decision, every moment of reflection is part of your growth. Nothing is wasted when you remain connected to Him. Type yes to receive miracles. There will be times when others may not understand your choices. They may question why you are not doing what they would do. They may wonder why you are not speaking, not showing, not reacting in the way they expect. But your path is not meant to be understood by everyone. It is meant to be walked with faith and quiet confidence. You are being shaped into someone who can carry responsibility without losing peace, someone who can experience increase without becoming distracted, someone who can remain humble even when things are going well. This is a rare kind of strength, and it is being built within you step by step. There is also a call to protect your thoughts. What you think will influence what you do. If your mind becomes filled with comparison, fear, or pride, it can affect your decisions. But if your thoughts remain grounded in gratitude, patience, and trust, you will continue to move in the right direction. You may begin to feel a deeper connection to God during this time, not in a loud or overwhelming way, but in a quiet and steady presence that stays with you throughout your day. This presence brings comfort. It reminds you that you are not navigating this journey alone. There is also a reminder to stay consistent. Growth does not happen in one moment. It happens through small, repeated choices. Each time you choose wisdom over impulse, you strengthen your foundation. Each time you choose silence over unnecessary words, you protect your peace. This is how stability is built, not through sudden changes, but through steady, intentional living. You are being guided to create a life that is not easily shaken, a life that remains grounded even when circumstances change. There will also be moments of quiet joy that you may not feel the need to share with anyone. These moments are special. They are reminders that fulfillment does not always need an audience. Sometimes the most meaningful experiences are the ones that are held close to your heart. As you continue forward, keep your focus on what truly matters. Do not let distractions pull you away from your purpose. Stay centered in what God is teaching you. Stay grounded in the values that are being formed within you. There is also a gentle reminder to be kind to yourself. Growth takes time, learning takes patience. There will be moments when you feel unsure, but that is part of the journey. What matters is that you keep moving forward with a willing heart. God is not expecting perfection from you. He is looking for sincerity, a sincere heart that is willing to learn, to grow, and to stay connected. This is what keeps you aligned with His guidance. You are also being prepared for greater responsibility. What you are learning now will help you handle what is coming next. This is why every lesson matters. Every moment of discipline, every choice of patience, every act of wisdom is building something stronger within you. There is a future ahead that carries more than what you see right now. But it will only unfold fully if you remain steady in this season. If you protect what has been given to you, if you continue to walk with awareness and trust, let your actions reflect the wisdom you are gaining. Let your silence reflect the strength you are building. Let your life reflect the peace that comes from walking closely with God. This is not just a season of receiving, it is a season of becoming. Becoming someone who can carry blessings without losing direction. Becoming someone who can remain grounded no matter what comes. Stay close to God in every step. Let His presence guide your thoughts and your actions. Let His peace settle within your heart. The path you are walking may feel quiet, but it is powerful. It is shaping you into someone who is ready for what lies ahead. Continue to stay quiet when it is needed. Continue to stay wise in all that you do. Continue to trust that God is leading you in the right direction. There is a quiet strength continuing to rise within you, and it is becoming more visible in the way you think, in the way you respond, and in the way you choose your steps. This strength is not loud, and it does not seek attention. It is steady, rooted, and deeply connected to the wisdom God is placing inside your heart. You are beginning to understand that true growth is not measured by what others can see, but by the peace you carry within. What if a simple 7-second brain ritual could wipe away your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document reveals a short technique that is now helping everyday people move out of debt and attract wealth. Tested by 4 major neuroscience labs, this easy practice done at home is turning financial struggles into improved lifestyles. People are buying homes, cars, and enjoying travel. But this information could be taken down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. As this season moves forward, you may start to recognize patterns that once held you back. Old habits may try to return, especially when you begin to feel comfortable again, but now you are different. You are more aware. You can see clearly what leads to stability and what leads to loss. This awareness is a gift, and it must be protected with intention. Type 1111 if you walk by faith. There is also a quiet discipline forming in your daily life. You are becoming more thoughtful with your time, more careful with your choices, and more focused on what truly matters. This discipline is not forced. It is growing naturally as you continue to align yourself with God's guidance. It is a sign that your foundation is becoming stronger. You are learning that not every moment needs to be filled with action. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is pause. In that pause, you gain clarity. In that stillness, you reconnect with what is right. This is how wise decisions are made, not through pressure, but through calm understanding. There will be times when others may move ahead quickly, making choices that seem exciting or impressive. But you are not being called to rush. You are being called to move with purpose. Your path is not about speed, it is about direction. And when your direction is guided by God, you will always arrive where you are meant to be. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. You may also notice that your circle becomes smaller, but your peace becomes greater. This is not a loss, it is a refinement. The people who remain in your life will begin to align more with your values. They will understand your quiet nature. They will respect your boundaries. This is how healthy connections are formed. There is also a deeper sense of responsibility growing within you. You are beginning to understand that what you have been given is not only for your benefit, but also for a greater purpose. This does not mean you must carry pressure. It means you carry awareness. Awareness of how your choices can create stability, not only for yourself, but also for those around you. As you continue, you will find that your confidence becomes more grounded. It will not come from what you show, but from what you know within. It will come from the quiet assurance that you are walking in alignment with God's will. This kind of confidence cannot be shaken by opinions or circumstances. There will also be moments when you are tested in subtle ways. Opportunities may come that look good on the surface, but do not align with the wisdom you have gained. In those moments, trust what you feel within. If something does not bring peace, it is a sign to pause. You are not meant to follow every open door. You are meant to walk through the right ones. You are also being guided to keep your intentions pure. As blessings increase, it becomes important to remember why you started. Stay connected to your values. Stay rooted in humility. This is what keeps your path clear and your heart steady. There is a quiet joy that begins to grow when you live this way. It is not dependent on external things. It is not affected by what others think. It is a deep sense of contentment that comes from knowing you are walking in the right direction. This joy becomes your strength. You may also begin to notice that your reactions change. Situations that once would have caused stress may now feel easier to handle. This is because you are learning to respond, not react. You are giving yourself time to think, to understand, and to choose wisely. This is how maturity develops. It is not about knowing everything, but about handling each moment with care. It is about choosing peace, even when there is pressure. It is about staying grounded, even when things are changing around you. There is also a reminder to continue nurturing your connection with God. This connection is the source of your strength. It is what keeps you aligned, focused, and calm. When you stay connected, you do not feel lost. You do not feel alone. You feel guided. As you move forward, keep your heart open to learning. Every experience carries a lesson. Every moment has something to teach you. When you stay open, you continue to grow. When you continue to grow, you become stronger. You are also being prepared to handle greater levels of responsibility. What you are learning now is building the capacity within you to manage more in the future. This is why this season matters so much. It is shaping who you are becoming. There will be times when progress feels slow, but slow progress is still progress. It is steady, reliable, and lasting. Do not rush what is meant to grow over time. Trust the process that God has set before you. There is also a gentle reminder to take care of your inner peace. Do not allow unnecessary stress to enter your life. Protect your energy. Protect your focus. This is how you maintain balance. You may find that your priorities continue to shift. What once felt urgent may no longer feel important. What truly matters will become clearer. This clarity will guide your decisions and help you stay on the right path. As you continue this journey, remember that you are not alone. God is present in every step you take. He is guiding you, shaping you, and preparing you for what is ahead. Stay steady in your choices. Stay calm in your actions. Stay wise in your decisions. This is how you protect what has been given to you. Let your life reflect the growth that is happening within you. Let your actions show the wisdom you are gaining. Let your silence carry the strength you are building. The path you are on is leading you towards something meaningful, something stable, and something filled with peace. Continue to trust that you are being led in the right direction. Could the CIA actually be hiding a 7-second ritual capable of turning money problems into success? A confidential CIA finding reportedly reveals a special 7-second practice that activates brainwaves linked to attracting wealth. Supported by science and 4 elite laboratories, this simple ritual done at home is helping struggling people move toward dream lifestyles. But this page might not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it is erased from the internet. As this season continues, you may begin to notice that your reactions to life are no longer the same. Situations that once created pressure may now feel manageable. Challenges that once caused worry may now be met with patience. This is not by accident. It is the result of the wisdom you are allowing to grow within you. You are learning to see beyond the moment and to trust that every situation carries a purpose. Type 222 to claim miracles. There is also a growing awareness in how you handle your resources. You are no longer driven by impulse or the need to satisfy every desire. Instead, you are becoming thoughtful. You are learning to pause before you act. You are learning to ask yourself if each decision aligns with the peace you are trying to protect. This is how discipline becomes part of your life, not as a burden, but as a natural way of living. You are also being guided to value what cannot be seen. Peace, clarity, and stability are becoming more important than appearance or approval. This shift is powerful because it changes the way you move through life. When you value what is within, you are not easily shaken by what is outside. There will be moments when you are tempted to step outside of this calm path. You may feel the urge to react quickly, to speak more than necessary, or to follow what others are doing. But in those moments, return to the stillness that God has been building within you. That stillness is your guide. It will always lead you back to what is right. Type yes to receive miracles. You are also learning that true strength is not about control, but about understanding. It is about knowing when to move forward and when to wait. It is about recognizing what deserves your attention and what does not. This understanding protects your energy and keeps your path clear. There is also a quiet humility that is growing within you. You are beginning to understand that what you have is not something to be used for pride, but something to be handled with care. This humility keeps your heart open and your mind clear. It allows you to continue learning, no matter how much you receive. As you continue forward, you may notice that your confidence becomes more stable. It is no longer based on what you achieve, but on who you are becoming. This kind of confidence does not need validation. It does not depend on others. It is rooted in the quiet knowing that you are walking with God. There will also be times when you are called to make decisions that require courage, not loud courage, but quiet courage. The courage to say no when something does not feel right. The courage to wait when others are rushing. The courage to stay true to your path, even when it feels different from what others expect. You are also being reminded to keep your focus on what truly matters. Distractions will always exist, but you have the ability to choose where your attention goes. When you keep your focus on your growth, your peace, and your connection with God, you create a life that is balanced and stable. There is also a gentle reminder to take care of your inner world. Your thoughts, your emotions, and your mindset All play a role in how you experience life. When you nurture your inner peace, you create a strong foundation that supports everything else. As you continue this journey, you will find that your understanding deepens. You will begin to see patterns, to recognize lessons, and to grow in ways that feel natural. This growth is not forced. It is guided. It is shaped by your willingness to listen and to learn. You are also being prepared for a future that requires stability. What you are building now is not temporary. It is something that will support you for years to come. This is why every step matters. Every choice, every moment of reflection, every act of discipline is part of a larger picture. There will be times when progress feels quiet, almost unnoticed. But this quiet progress is powerful. It is steady and lasting. It does not fade quickly. It builds over time, creating a life that is strong and secure. You are also learning to trust yourself more. Not in a way that separates you from God, but in a way that reflects the wisdom He is placing within you.